you need page 225 in your workbook, and look at page 275 in your hardcover book for 10-1. Okay, so first let me go over a little bit of a review. This section is on journalizing sales and cash receipts using special journals. So far what we've gone over, the other journals we've gone over cash payments. You pay cash for anything, you use cash payments. We have purchases journal, so if you purchase merchandise on account, then you go into purchases journal. And then the general journal for anything left over there. This one covers a few more journals. We have cash receipts journal, which is if you receive cash for anything, then you'll be in cash receipts. Then we also have a sales journal. So anytime you sell anything on account, then you're going to use the sales journal. Okay, also one of the topics covered in here is sales tax. We haven't really covered that yet, but your job as an employer, or if you're selling anything, you must charge the customer sales tax. You must collect it. So by default, sales tax in Michigan is 6%. The other tax rates depend on what state you're in, but you must collect it. Now you don't get to keep it as an owner. You must pay it into the government. So what that becomes to you when you collect it is a sales tax payable credit. It's a liability to you until you pay it in to the government what you've collected. Sales on account. If you sell something on account, then you're going to fill out a sales invoice. And the sales invoice, just kind of like a purchase invoice, except for you're not purchasing, you're selling in this case. So on page 272 it shows you a copy of a sales invoice. For sure you're going to have an itemized list of what you sold. A unit price means how much they are individually, and then times how many that you sold equals your total amount for each of these items. You're going to have, maybe you offer terms also. Terms are when do we want to be paid, and do we offer a sales discount. In this case, this sales invoice does not offer a discount. We're not giving a discount for paying early, but it's due in 30 days from the date of this invoice. So from 11/3, then it's due in December then. It shows a subtotal, and then it shows how much sales tax that we charge them, and then it shows how much they owe us totally. Okay. If you look at your sales invoice or sales journal example here, it has 3 columns. So if you're selling on account only, you use a sales journal. You record the sales credit just for the amount of the sales, not including sales tax. So sales credit plus your sales tax payable credit, how much you charge them for sales tax, equal how much they owe us as an account receivable debit for the total. Okay, so let's look at the work together on page 275. And it's just looking at a sales journal. Again, you only use when you sell on account. Okay. So look at page 275 in your book when we're going through these, that way you understand what we're doing. The first one said that we sold merchandise on account to Adrian Mikowski for $800 plus sales tax for $48. So how much they owe us totally is $848. The source document is a sales invoice number 104. Okay, so this is the invoice, sales invoice number was 104. The date is September 1st. And the sales, how much we can call as revenue for us, is $800 here. Sales tax that we collected was $48. So accounts receivable debit is the total of those two. They owe us $848 total here. Okay, now we need to know who owes us. This is the controlling accounts receivable account. We need to know who owes us. So over here, we're going to put Adrian Mikowski. Okay, that's all there is to it. Okay. And then the next one is on the 11th, September 11th. And it said sold merchandise on account to Columbus City Schools for $875. And then it says Columbus City Schools is exempt from sales tax, S105. Okay, so this is sales invoice number 105. And we're not collecting sales tax, so we're not going to put anything there.
Andrews, you have a very important message in the office. Clinton?
So we sold. They owe us $875, and we're going to do a sales credit for $875, accounts receivable debit. And then we need to put who owes us the money. So this is Columbus City Schools. Okay, that's all there is to that one. And then the last one on the 28th. Oops, 28th. Sold merchandise account to Swiss Delight for $1,460 plus sales tax of $87.60. Total is $1,547.60. So we're going to put our $1,547.60 over here. That's how much they owe us total. That's what we're going to debit accounts receivable for. The sales credit, and what we can count as revenue, is $14.60. That's how much we get to keep when they pay us. And then sales tax is $87.60. This is sales invoice number 106 for Swiss Delight. And that's all there is to that. And then it says number 2 to total, prove, and rule the sales journal. Okay. Personally, I don't like these little things down here. All you're doing, we know how to